When we fail to meet the challenges that arise in our lives, a quiet part of us recognizes the lost opportunity and begins to mourn. For a greater version of ourselves has just passed us by and is leaving us behind. We experience an unsettling sensation. Something very powerful is happening in the depths of ourselves, like an earthquake beneath an ocean. For there is a seed within each one of us which longs to become a great tree, and now it laments what was lost. This is a uniquely spiritual kind of pain. The pain of regret is the pain of not meeting one's destiny. The root of the problem lies with the unconscious mind, which prioritizes the avoidance of pain above the facing of challenge. However, regardless of the outcome, challenge always leads to the accruement of wisdom. Instead of a painful growth, the mind prefers a comfortable atrophy, abandoning the long game for the short. As time goes on, we begin to sense our own stagnation, the decay of our dreams, and from there, we descend all too easily into self-punishment, self-degradation, and self-doubt, falling prey to the voice of hopelessness which parades as realism. You are a failure, it tells us. But to believe these words is a deadly trap. To believe them is to take our failures personally, to believe that they define who we are, and allow them to ensnare us into doubting ourselves. If we allow the notion, I have failed to achieve my goal, to become I am a failure, then we build above our heads a mental limitation over which we shall never rise. This is no accident of the mind. By exempting ourselves from the game, we skive the pressure of dismay. And this is the secret payoff we receive when we cease believing in ourselves. We avoid the threat of disappointment. In return, we become accomplice to the relinquishment of our potential and the forfeit of the future that we've only had a tantalizing glimpse of in our dreams. And that's far too high a price to pay. Facing the fearsome challenges of life is no easy task, but make no mistake, this is the path of inner growth. If we choose to see our own growth as a duty and a responsibility, a commitment that we would rather suffer for than sacrifice, our growth becomes a cause that is worth our fortitude, that is worth our grit and our tenacity. And failure once more becomes a stepping stone on our path to becoming who we are meant to be. Suddenly, it makes perfect sense to us why we must face our dragons and climb our mountains.